Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support. Now, immediately, the Gen Zs finalized their UHURU Park meeting. They stormed the CBD with a message singing the national anthem, carrying Kenyan flags across the CBD, marching peacefully as police officers were just protecting them. Then it is a reality that Kenyans, the demonstration of Gen Zs was even peaceful earlier on, not even today. So I want you to watch the video where after finalizing their meeting at UHURU Park, they stormed the CBD. Remember, the first thing they did when they went for this memorial concert, and I was part of that meeting myself, I was there. Now, they started by having a prayer at Basilica Catholic Church, where they were praying and they were being led to celebrate their heroes that were killed during the demonstration. I want you to take a look at the video while we were at Basilica Catholic Church, Nairobi. So the movement was well planned with a message that despite we planned the demonstration to be so peaceful, the police officers took a space of killing our fellow colleagues. And so today, it was a sad day for us, even despite of the finance bill that was withdrawn by William Ruto. We lost several lives. And this was not to happen. Why? Because the police officers took an advantage of tear gassing, butchering, and killing our fellow colleagues during that demonstration. Reason being, we have the leadership that was pushing these police officers to do so that the Gen Zs can be threatened. But long last, they realized the force they were putting on place to make the Gen Zs fear, this was not sustained by the government of the day. I've seen several individuals saying that the Gen Zs hawatashtua William Samoei Ruto. But let me tell you, remember one thing, this country is being governed by the Constitution. It is not like the way the Moi era was. And so it is, let me say generally, when the Gen Zs went for the memorial concert, they went to church first, they prayed. After prayers, they stormed the UHURU Park. After UHURU Park, they had their memorial concert. After that, immediately, the UHURU Park was finalized. The Gen Zs stormed the CBD while singing the national anthem. This is something that is going to mark a new era of the politics of the Republic of Kenya. Why am I saying that? Some individuals are feeling like they're being threatened by this movement. Why? Because they have been exploiting the public resources on their favor, not on the favor of the people who elected them. At the same time, William Ruto is feeling like he is sorry on the other side, but on this side, hakuna kiburi. Na hii kiburi ni kwamba some issues he addressed the other day about withdrawing the office of the First Lady, Second and Third Lady, of course with the Prime Cabinet Minister Office, dissolving the 47 parastatal state agencies, and other several issues that were to be discussed. William Ruto is like playing with our minds because he is trying to underrate us that now we'll be having this movement all along. Then at a time, you will be having that tactic of bringing in our tribal movement where they will say, these are Gen Zs coming from certain region. Or these are Gen Zs who are poor or rich. But because they realize this movement cannot be divided in those categories, either in terms of party, in terms of leadership, in terms of tribe, that is what they have failed to do. So this movement is marking an end of dictatorial type of leadership of our country. I know it might be so tiresome to talk about the Gen Zs, but the reality and the truth is the ground is shifting. The ground is shifting. No one is looking forward to endorse William Ruto. I know some people might not understand what I'm saying, but again, let me ask you, is it now the fight that it is only Gen Zs who are fighting? Literally no. Their parents are also pushing them. If we do this, we did ourselves, but we never managed to do it. But again, ourselves, as your parents, we did it best. As Azimio, they did it best. But because this movement of youths is now the new generational movement that is going to threaten the government of the day and squeeze them into a tight corner, then now our parents are behind us. And that is why some of our parents are even praying for us while we are going to those meetings. Why? Because it is not safe. You might say that, oh, my child should not go there, but he was just passing, coming from workplace or schooling, or alikuwa anatembea tu, na maneno yanatokea hata polisi anampiga risasi. That is not our prayer. But again, Those who are going for those meetings like me, sometimes I go for those meetings if I have the time. Always. And so when we are informing you, we usually be part and parcel of those meetings, but we usually don't say. Now, what next for William Samoei Ruto? He must understand now the language of the people, not the language of those individuals who are surrounding him. In terms of advisors, or those who are close to him, in terms of his party, UDA, in terms of his government now, generally Kenya Kwanza, because Kenya Kwanza is having several affiliate parties, he must now listen to the people. Because the voice of the people is the voice of the Lord. And the way he said that he was crowned and he was anointed to be the president, then he must listen to the people. Because the voice of the people represents the voice of the Lord. And that is what William Ruto and his close allies are forgetting this. So this movement is not going to come to an end soon. It is going to continue. I'm assuring you that. Those who are thinking like this movement is going to stop, it is a movement that does not have a full stop, does not have a comma. It is a continuous movement that will ensure that our country is going to be liberated once and for all. That is whatever we are having for now. Ladies and gentlemen, as we close this video, I want you to watch the video where the young Gen Zs are storming the street. But before we close the video, please ensure you like, you comment, and you share the video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.